Alright guys, welcome back. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the deck with kaijus in the main, because some of you are a bit skeptical still, like thinking about what route to take, like whether you go with hand traps, whether you go with regular traps, which is that's not ideal, because why would you play hand traps if it's the better version of a trap? It doesn't have the vulnerability of getting wiped clean with Twister, Cosmic Cyclone, just spell and trap destruction. So that's one thing to acknowledge. But kaijus is like a different approach to where you're dealing with a consistent board establishment, like Spiral, right? Like they're gonna end up with a board no matter what. They don't need a hand trap, won't help in their consistency, right? The hand trap is there just to prevent you from playing, and I guess just hinder you for when they go on, and then they'll initiate their push. So I think I wanted to approach and be concerned more about the board establishment, because the decks that I'm worried about do that consistently. So I felt like, I guess statistically they're meant to draw the hand traps, but it's not guaranteed. So I felt like I would have much rather deal with the board establishment, because I'll see that more often than I would the hand traps. And sometimes hand traps is not really like they're not as hindering as what a deck can consistently does. Like Sleeper is much more threatening than like anything else, because you're trying to establish a board presence, and the minute they just pop 2 cards, it's like, oh wow, I'm back to square one. Whereas a hand trap, they have to time it right, and they have to know exactly what to hit, otherwise it was completely worthless. So it's just, oh, mind control is amazing, man. Oh dude, taking your kaiju back, getting rid of their best monster, and it's just that's just so good. Yeah, but like I said, yeah, like that's just, I guess, the approach I'm taking. And what I really like about it is that once you give them a kaiju, any kaiju after that is free. Just level lead it, level lead, link it away. Fetch your other kaiju, level lead. So do you get my point? It's just amazing. In the like Slumber, I can't even begin to talk about Slumber right now. It just gives you that, it nukes the board for one, and then it gives you a high level monster that you can level lead off of. That's amazing. The only thing that would make it even better if the kaijus were tuners. That's the only way it would be better. Like, dude, how a kaiju tuner, dude, that would be insane, dude. How easy can you make high level synchros? If that's one thing I would ask for, I think I would ask for a kaiju tuner. That'd be amazing. But I think there's already every attribute, right? I'm pretty sure there is. So I'm not sure how that would work. No, wait, no, there isn't. There's not a dark one. Oh yeah, there is. What am I talking about? I've played the dark one. But yeah, like Slumber. Oh my god, that's amazing. And the simple fact that it's like sometimes, like there's a few games where the game was simplified, and just beating them down with kaijus was all that I needed to win the game. That's insane. And but the more I'm playing this deck, the more I'm thinking of how convenient, I guess is the right word, how easy it is to link with Malicious and Love Leader and with the Tri-Negate board. I'm thinking like, dude, it's so easy to break. I just need a kaiju in this, it just destroys your entire setup. Like, you know, do you get what I mean? So it makes me really insecure when I'm going second. When I'm going first, I'm like, oh dude, I can just get a kaiju and I just lose. Like, what happens then? But I think my justification for that would be, it's just so convenient the way that Malicious and Love Leader interact, that it makes it worth playing. Because like, what else would you do? That means if you don't play the links, that means you will require tuner access after your initial core charge play. Does that make sense? I mean, statistically, it shouldn't be too hard, but it just adds another element that it's a hard draw. It's another scenario that you would need a specific card to function and proceed. So I think that's why it's I guess it's good, because it's convenient. It's like built within the deck. It's convenient in that sense. But I don't know. I'm really liking the kaijus. Like, I'm so tempted to play the Ancient Fairy and the Waterfront, because dude, having the Firewall bounce, having the Tri-Negate, having the kaiju, the gamma seal, 2 negates, if you will, because you get 5 counters at the end. It's 2 negates, and it gets banished. Oh my god, what do you do? What do you do to that? It's just so tempting to play. And another good thing is that, like, this one has the dark tuner has an effect too. You get tokens, and you can level your token, and then link it away. That's insane. But it's just, I don't know, like I don't know. I don't think I can feel as secure as when I did the Quasar, Crystal, Herald, and Trish setup on their turn. Oh, this card's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna be minting 3 of this for hand traps specifically. I think, yeah. I mean, depending on how it is, I think that's gonna be a big card. Like in OCG, it's already been mained at 3. Like, it's like that's the way you interact with the hand traps. I mean, although it's like, I guess, yeah, yeah. It's like, this is a perfect example. Like, just those floodgate monsters that you wouldn't allow you to play if you just didn't kaiju them. Like, it just comes in handy. Like, it just does. It just helps so much having the kaijus and just being able to just level them. What more do you want? I mean, of course, if the hand traps, then that's unfortunate. But that's what do you expect? They're meant to have some sort of disruption. Look at that! Oh my god! Oh my god! So much things, so much sequences, so much thought process, so much things to think about, so many things to consider. To those that just don't understand this, I understand when, like, think about it, right? People, when they don't understand something, they tend to, like, just brush it off because they can't be bothered. Why would they need to try to understand something that they don't need to understand? That's something to consider. Something to think about. Just think about it. Whenever you're playing the deck and there's people getting frustrated, it's like, yeah, I'm sorry you don't understand my passion, man, but it's just what I like to it. I enjoy this. What do you want me to do? You know? It's like, my joy shouldn't bring you misery. That's just how it is. And if it does, then that's just a personal problem, man. Like, what? Why does someone's happiness get you so mad? Like, that's just... there's something wrong there. Oh my god. Oh, let's see. But yeah, dude, like... some of you going to LA, to the LA regionals. Some of you mentioning. Good luck, man. Good luck. Good luck. Oh my god. Let's just watch this. Let's just watch it, and then I'll show you guys a replay with why I think Slumber is amazing. Slumber is just, oh my god. I'm telling you, if we had a kaiju tuner, man, I'd be so happy. I'd be so happy. What do you do? What do you do? Okay, this is a perfect example of, like, I had no idea. I have no idea what the heck this does. Like Gokis. I have, like, their name is like, you can just like meme it away, like Goki, like just the way it sounds. Hey man, I'm playing Gokis. Goki, go. Go get your keys. Oh my god. But okay, so I have no I have like literally no. I've read a few of the cards, but I still don't know what they do. I do not know how to interact with them. I don't know what to prevent. I don't know what to stop. This is the perfect example of when you don't understand something, and something can just be like, oh my god, you just can't be bothered. Like, this is one of those. This is one of those scenarios, and this is where you can, I guess, relate to meta players, and they see you playing rogue deck, and you're doing all these things, and they're just like, because they're just overwhelmed, man. There's too much. There's too much to process. They don't know what to stop. They're not familiar with it. It's just overwhelming, and when people get overwhelmed, they get flustered, and some people react different to other people, but this is like my example of, I don't know what the hell you're doing, dude. I'll look at what's important, and maybe I might get it right. I don't know. That was my whole autopilot right now. I'm like, I think I was watching the Flash, as I was like watching the Flash, and just like going, oh, is he done yet? It's like I can relate to it. It was like, oh, dude, but I guess the different approaches to it. Right? I understand these type of decks, and I understand that it's based off a bunch of sequences to get to where you're going. So I don't really get bothered by it because I understand that strategy. So whereas a majority of the people won't, like a typical meta player won't understand that because everything's so simple. Everything's just pretty much made for them, and they're based off playing the best deck and the most consistent deck, which is a mirror match or two or three other or other two decks. So it's like they're not really like, oh, they're not really for that. But okay, this is like the perfect example of why Slumber is good. Like, look at that. All you need is access to Strudo, access to Level-Eater, and then this is what I meant by drawing the kaiju, special summoning a kaiju, and just continuing on. Like, look at that. That's insane. How cool is that? Hopefully this paints a clearer picture of what I mean, of what the kaijus provide for this deck. And not all the time, what's it called? You're gonna end with a board, because like that's not always the thing. I mean, of course, Soul Charge helps a lot. So, like, dude, Soul Charge. Yes, I really like this. I enjoy this. I'm glad you guys too. Oh my god. Look at that. So beautiful. You know how long it took me to come up with this? You know how long it takes to come up with something from scratch? Oh my god. And then for someone just belittle it. Let me put deck list. Alright, so here it is. Okay, so like I said, you can main it was 41, but I just cited a twister. Just I really like mind control. Like, going second, mind control. You can play Maxi if you want. I've just had terrible experiences with Maxi where it's always like the 6 card every single time. And when you get Maxi often, you just begin to just hate that card. But there's no, undoubtedly, it's like the when you know something's good, but you just can't admit to it. You just can't. Like, I just can't. Oh my god. But anyway, so yeah. So you play 6 kaijus, Slumber. I really like this. If you want to go a lot, you can main the 4-ups as well. But I felt like, I don't know. I just felt like this is enough, because already you're playing like non-puzzle pieces, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then after everything else is consistency. So it's like, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's gonna be it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and try it out. Let me know what you think. So yeah, thanks for watching.